Well, welcome, Cancer. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. And this reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. We're going to take a look at relationships, romantic relationships for mid or beginning of January to beginning to mid February. And I'm going to use the Light Seer Tarot today. Keep in mind, I do personal readings. You can email me with what you're looking for, and I can give you information, or there's options on my website, veronicasdreams.org, and my Etsy is 101 Veronica's Dreams. I believe it's 101 Veronica's Dreams. Something like that. Wanted it to come up in the beginning. So, I don't know that it worked. My Etsy's not doing very well. So, I'm thinking about taking it away, but we'll see. So, we're going to take a look at current situation and the influences around that. So let's do this. Cancer. Okay. Current situation, please. Six of Swords. Past influence. Five of Cups. Present influence. Page of Cups. Negative. Six of Cups, positive. Ace of Swords, what you don't see. Ace of Wands, nice. Okay. What to look for. Six of Pentacles, unexpected is Eight of Cups. Challenge, please. Ten of Wands. Future influence. Ten of Pentacles. And where does this lead, please? Nine of Wands. Ooh, Three of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. I would say overall, this reading could definitely be about... Well, it is because, okay, so it is about something sad or something that you're missing or a broken heart, because in the past you have the Five of Cups, which the Five of Cups is all about disappointment. Something happened where, you know, you've lost something, and that's the Three of Swords, or you feel like you have, regardless of whether you have or haven't. But I do feel like this has been a hard situation, and because it's been a hard situation, the current energy of this is you wanting to move away from it. You're like, okay, I'm done being sad, hurt, bothered, whatever, you know, upset. I need to move away from this situation. I need to free myself. So the Page of Cups is in your present influence. And I do feel like this could be a person, and it could be a message that comes in. Basically, I think it has to do with love to some degree or another. Like, someone telling you they care about you. I overall don't get this big feeling of like they don't profess love to you, but there's a caring bit of something that's happening here. It's influencing the now, which I feel like almost allows you to feel like you can move forward. But it may hold you back for a hot second. I honestly feel that way. So the negative is the Six of Cups. You're drawn to being negative about something in the past, and either you're so focused on the past that the situation is reminding you of something of the past, or you're trying to hold on to a relationship from the past. I do more feel like it's the other way around. Like it's reminding you of something of the past, and it's kind of holding you back in the sense that if you're so focused on something that happened in the past and you're expecting this to be the same, then maybe you're missing something here. So it's kind of getting in your way a little bit. So if you're thinking that way, maybe try to change your thought process a little bit and not so focused on what happened in the past. So the Ace of Swords, though, is in your strength or positive energies. So I do feel like there's an energy of having some kind of clarity and aha moment, something that really makes you go, mm-hmm. And what that energy does, and the reason why it's in the positive, it helps you not only, get through this, because I feel like there's some hurt here, but it allows you to go where you're supposed to go. Like, it gives you the right direction, which is key here, like total key. And I feel like that energy is kind of whatever you have learned or have had clarity on is kind of the energy that's driving the rest of the reading. I really feel like that. Like there's and anytime we have that Three of Swords, that's hard. That's a hard card. There's no doubt that when you get hurt, you kind of can tend to look at things a little bit differently. So I feel like that's kind of like that's driving this whole reading in the respect that, yeah, I've got to, I don't know, it's going to give you clarity on your life. And the unexpected is the key here too. So what you don't see is the Ace of Wands. And I feel like this isn't really something that's coming in. I feel like it's more a part of you that you're not realizing, that you really want a new beginning of some sort, and that you don't realize how much energy you have and how much passion you have towards this. And it's hidden because you're not realizing that about you right now. I feel like because of, and it could definitely be a new beginning coming in that you don't see. Absolutely. I think it actually could be with the unexpected, you moving away from something. But there could be an underlying new beginning here that's kind of stirring itself up a little bit. Because what you need to look for is the Six of Coins, and this is all about give and take. So if you or the other person has been selfish in any way, look for where the compromise can happen. This is all about compromise, and the cards are saying look for that. This is in a position of what to watch for. Watch for the balance. Watch for the equal give and take. Make sure that whatever side is not giving should be giving a little bit more. Or if you feel like you're giving too much, then you can hold back a little bit and go, okay. But this energy is what to look for. It's interesting to me because the reading is going, the unexpected is the Eight of Cups. And I feel like you have all of this energy here, but you're going to choose to walk away from it. And it's going to kind of be unexpected because part of you thinks that you should stay or deal with this, but you're not going to. You're like, no, I'm not. I'm going to, and it kind of surprises you that you actually do this. You're not expecting to walk away from this. But I think you could also be kind of walking, I honestly get the feeling that you may be walking away from that past, staying in the past, because this card, this Eight of Cups, is kind of ceremonial, where she burns whatever it is she's walking away from. And so it's kind of a ceremonial type card as well, where you're going, okay, I'm going to walk away from this, but I'm going to do it. It's very spiritual. So honestly, it could be that you're walking away from that. I'm not going to remember the past. I'm not going to stay in the past anymore. I'm going to move out of that past energy and have fresh energy. And I do feel like there is a freshness here too. So I feel like with the cards coming in, however, this is hard work. The challenge is the Ten of Wands, and this is where the hard work is. But the hard work's already done, right? The hard work's done. I mean, you do have Nine of Wands, and then these kind of go together. So, well, they do go together. The Nine of Wands is where everything leads. I'll talk about the Ten of Pentacles in a second here. It's saying that, you are going to be in a position here probably in February where you're like, I just don't know if I can keep doing this. But the Nine of Wands really is about doing it. And the challenge is the Ten of Wands, which is getting to that completion. It's hard right now. This is your challenge. How can I get there? How can I keep moving when I just feel like I just can't? And that's the energy that you're kind of feeling. It's heavy, and that's why I do the heavy thing. Because it does feel like it's a burden, it's a heavy burden. And it is frustrating for you because the influence in the future is the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like in some respects, this does affect your home and your stability. So even though, I mean, even though you want to walk away from this energy, I feel like you more want to walk away from the past, like staying in the past. The more I think about it, the more I look at the cards, I feel like you just don't want to deal with that past energy anymore. You're like, I gotta stop living in the past here. This is a new time, new thing, whatever. I do feel like though you're going to probably focus more on yourself, your stability. I don't feel like this is marriage per se. I don't feel like this energy is saying, okay, you're going to have a marriage type influence. It could be an influence of your home life changing where someone moves in with you, you move in with them. And so it could be a move. But more importantly, it is about your stability and your, to some degree, your independence. And I think that's what's making this really hard. I think that's what's causing this Nine of Wands feeling of, can I really make it? Can I really do it? Can I really get past this? Because it's hard right now. Um, but overall, I feel like you know that you have to do what you need to do. Ten of Pentacles, to keep yourself in a stable place as well. So emotionally stable, financially stable, whatever that is. But there's a feeling of that as well. So there's a lot going on here. This, everyone's going to be a little bit different. This could be like a marriage where things are changing and shifting the energy. It doesn't mean divorce, okay? That's not what I'm saying. But where it's getting difficult, or having something happen in the past that hurt you, that you've got to get through it so that you can move on to the next and better, right? So there's a couple different energies here depending on your situation. But being that the Six of Swords is in the current situation, you are already on that mentality of moving towards something better. You want something better and you're headed that way. This is a ceremonial. I got to get there, and I need to relinquish some things. I didn't pull an advice card. What is advice for our Cancers, please? King of Pentacles, and that has to do with the Ten of Pentacles here. Know that you're the only one that can take charge of your life, right? Married, not married, ultimately each one of us is in charge of each one of us. Like, we're in charge of ourselves. And I feel like this is saying, don't forget that. Like, don't think you have to do something for someone else. Don't think that you can't be alone, or whatever your situation is. Know that you are in charge of you. You may not be in charge of anything else, but you are absolutely in charge of you. And your stability and what you do and how you act, and how you're perceived is not up to you, but how you act is. How you handle things is, how you live your life is. So it's just a reminder that you are in charge of you. I think that's pretty, I don't know. I don't normally get that message with the King of Pentacles, but I did today. So I do, I just, overall, I feel like you are getting past that pain, that hurt, that disappointment. With the Nine of Wands and Ten of Wands being in your challenge, and the Nine of Wands being the outcome, it's not going to be easy for a little bit. But I do like the fact that the Nine of Wands does speak to, you're almost there. So hang in there, because if this comes into effect, if you're feeling this way around the beginning of February, that means things are changing at that point. So you will be able to go on to the next thing, whether it's take care of business here with this past person, or, move into someone else, or, dealing with this sadness energy. If it's a marriage, how do we fix it type of deal. It's going to be hard work. It's not going to be easy, but the good thing is it's going to be, you're going to get past it. You're going to make it. So keep that in mind. So there you have it, Cancer. This is good. I think it's hard, But at the same time, I feel like there's, because of that Nine of Wands and Ten of Wands, both of those, even though the Ten of Wands is challenge, that tells me that you are, when things are hard, it's usually the right thing. Like, the good things aren't easy. They're not. So know that your patience and your hard work and where you're headed is paying off. And that ceremonial Eight of Cups, whatever that is that comes in unexpected, that you go, I'm going on a journey, whether it's to relieve yourself from the past, whether it's to relieve yourself from a bad situation, from the hurt, from whatever it is, you're doing it in a ceremoniously type of way, which will set your tone better. Like, it will help you succeed. Because if you just walk away and say, I'm going to walk away, well, the Eight of Cups in this deck is more intentional. Like, the intent, because she's actually burning the past or whatever she's leaving. She's burning it. So it sets, it's that action that helps you to succeed better. When we do something that's intentional, like, I am going to do this, and see, I've burnt this, and it sticks with your self-conscious and your conscious, and allows you to move forward in a positive way. So I think you're on the right track. I think this is a good reading because it says that you're headed out of anything that may have been hurtful or hard. So there you have it, Cancer. I hope you liked it. Please hit the like button. Give me a comment. I appreciate all of those wonderful things. Thank you. Take care. Have a beautiful day.